Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we are taking on the SHINRYU fight that was released with Balthier's FR weapon. We're taking the team of Balthier, Gladio, and Core with a friend Renoa to bring in whenever we do have the gauge active and whatnot. So yeah, normally I don't do runs I don't do commentary in my JP runs because typically whenever I do upload my JP runs, I'm normally at work. So, and I sometimes when I do have the chance to squeeze in some time, I actually do play at work. So I decided to hold off and actually wait until I got home to add commentary to the gameplay. So I have not done this fight at all, like, you know, so I'm like, this is all like straight up like fresh, like I'm going in like almost blind. Like I know a little bit of details on this fight. This boss, they love to grant themselves buffs, and that's why Balthier's FR ability is going to be very easy to be able to increase. You can also increase his FR gauge by dealing ranged brave damage or attacking the enemy with nobody having any debuffs on them. So pretty easy. Yeah, pretty easy gauge to be able to increase. So the one thing that will hurt me is the fact that Core and Gladio are not ranged units. So that means that I will not get that bonus out of Balthier's FR ability. Yeah, FR ability gauge, whatever. I also bought Gladio because I wanted to have a tank, because if I heard correctly, or if I read correctly, I don't know, I was still half asleep this morning, these guys, they will do some random like HP attacks, so kind of hoping that I don't have to deal with that. So that's why I just figured, you know, I'll just bring Gladio. Bring the combo of Core and Gladio, because I mean, when have they not, no, when have they, I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. So they're reliable. That's what I was trying to say, but I was trying to say it in a weird way. I don't know. It's been a weird day. So, but yeah, guys, if you guys do enjoy the runs, like the video, let me know how, if you guys do, or I guess if you guys want to see more live commentary JP runs, because I know I do them for global, then let me know in the comment section below. So with that, let's go ahead and do this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and use the X. These guys don't have a lot of HP, I'm noticing. I wonder what their HP value is. Now, if I'm not mentioned it already, aside, yeah, I think I might have, but yeah, they can't get debuffed, so you pretty much have to bring your own type of auras to go up against the little bit of brave reduction that you would probably encounter going up against these bosses. Now, with the gauge, though, their gauge is a little interesting, and their gauge basically makes it. Let me go ahead and use this. So let me pull the information up real quick, because their enemy force gauge is can potentially be nasty. So at 20%, they gain an HP damage up. 40%, which they are at now, they get a Brave Refund regen. So that's why I bought Core, because when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm bringing Core. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, you are not going to hit me with whatever Brave Refund that you are going to be getting after you hit me. So not gonna happen. Then of course we do have Gladio. So as long as they don't hit me with like a with an AoE attack, I should be fine. But if it's an AoE, then I may or may not be in trouble. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and EX. But yeah, so at 60%, I guess they inflict us with a powerful received brave damage down. And then at 80%, they inflict a powerful received HP damage down. So I gotta be very careful once I start getting closer, which I'm actually approaching one of them right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Lena Call, because I don't want to be inflicted. Plus, our gauge is gonna be active before theirs. So that way I can... oh, I didn't mean to click that. So that way I can get that additional damage or HP damage bonus from Balthier's FR weapon. Na, 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 na. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Let's go ahead and let's use the Enacro Call. All right. Let's use the X. Very nice. And then what I'm going to do is activate our Force Gauge. Now, I will say, this is a pretty legit FR animation. I love the fact that he just goes up into the airship, and it sits like, I got you. It's like he's escaping from the enemies. And then Sid is up there in the sky like, don't worry, I got some rockets for you. Let's use that. Very nice. So that will go up by 70%. Now, you do actually have to let the bosses act. That's one thing with this fight, is that you want them to act, because you don't want them. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I guess depending on like what type of team comp you're actually dealing, would determine if you need to let them act or not. Because I have not seen anything about them not being able to get delayed. So, but they are weak to dark range, but they are immune to all debuffs. So let's go ahead and we're not gonna hit that one, so we're gonna go ahead and just do this, and we'll do it to Gladio. Ooh, they're getting turns. Hold up, I don't like that. Oh, and they got a shield too. All right, well, Balthier, you know what you about to do. Oh, this is their shenanigans, huh? Okay. So they have a very powerful shield. How do you miss Balthier? And it looks like every time that they attack is whenever they grant themselves a buff. Alright. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's take all that crap away. Gimme! Gimme that shield, actually. Can I get the shield? No, I didn't get the shield. I got rid of the shield. Whoo! 145! Yo, Gladio and Core is about to love this. Now, for those who may be wondering, is Balthier's FR weapon actually worth pulling for? As of right now, it's still, at least for me, it's a big question mark. And the reason why I say this is because we don't know what the next coming fights are going to be after this event drops, because we should be getting our OPOP either this weekend, maybe at some point during the week, I don't know, but more than likely it's going to be on the weekend. But I can't really say for sure if it's an FR that is actually worth throwing your resources at in the future for global players who are trying to figure out like which FR to get and whatnot. That's a lot of brave hits. So it's tough to say as of now. I kind of want to see what fights are coming up for me to determine if it's actually worth me being like, okay, I think Balthier's FR weapon is actually worth me go ahead. Oh, that went up by 150%. Boy. Ooh, that is nasty. But yeah, I want to see what upcoming fights are going to be dropping to JP for the month of March, since we don't know what's coming up. And then I will make that final decision, and I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll make like a community post or something and like let you guys know like what's going on, because you never know if the next fights after this, the bosses are going to be very buff heavy, where they grant themselves so much buffs all the time. Then Balthier is a solid choice to have. And like I mentioned in my poll video this morning, like Balthier is, or at least his FR ability is extremely. I'm adding extremely now, but his FR weapon is extremely situational, because like you really like you don't know like what fights are gonna be having bosses granting buffs left and right. You know what I mean? So it's hard to like immediately say like what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? Like if it's actually worth it or not. I mean, like take example like Reno, his FR ability, you pretty much do have to let the boss hit you to get that additional HP damage bonus, and especially if the boss loves to take turns, then that is an FR ability that I am definitely going to be grabbing on my global account when we are in the FR era, because in my opinion, it's actually worth grabbing. Because like you know, I'm not the player who like does the whole like, oh, let's do a no boss turn, whatever, you know, whatnot. Like oh crap, I meant to summon, damn it. But yeah, I'm not that player who is like always down to do like all that shenanigans and whatnot. I mean, like if you are, that's fine. Like I'm not hating or anything like that. I'm just kind of like stating it's not my thing. I have no issue with the boss actually acting, and so that's why I favor Reno's FR, because of the fact that I actually benefit from the enemy actually hitting me. But when it comes to Balthier, it really just depends on like, is the boss going to be granting buffs, you know, either every turn, every other turn? Like, how effective is it going to be? Like, I could take advantage of his other FR conditions to be able to increase it, but I mean, like, an 80% increase just from dispelling, and it doesn't even have to be Balthier, it could be anybody else. Like, Owen is a really good example. Cloud with his World of Illusions weapon would actually be good, and there's a few other characters. There are other characters that, like, if you give the Vanille Sphere, then you're pretty much set. Like, it's just like, oh, what do I have to worry about? I mean, I'm good to go. So, like, that's why I say, like, his FR ability is extremely, it really just depends on the fight. That's really, at the end of the day, it really just depends on the fight. I do like the idea. It is something different from our normal FR abilities that we have gotten so far. I think I have to use skill. Yeah, skill 1. So yeah, it is different, but and I do like the idea, but at the end of the day, it's really just gonna be based on what these fights are gonna be as they start dropping after this event goes away or going into March. So. But yeah. Uh-oh. And it's the enemy's turn. What's gonna happen? Oh, it's an AoE attack. Haha. Oh, I got poisoned. Ooh, that's a nasty one. Yo, I'm glad I got... ooh. Okay. Okay. Ow. I do not like this. Get this off me. I'm not gonna HP attack because something tells me I won't be able to. So what I'm gonna do is LD again. Get that stupid poison off me. Ah, okay. So I dealt damage to A. But it looks like B still has some kind of buff that I need to get rid of. So let's go ahead and summon. Yeah, it must be that frame buff that is preventing me from dealing damage. I'm gonna attack A. Damn camera angles. Alright, so let's go ahead and use that. Give me that, thank you. Alright, now I should be dishing out some damage. Yep, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Let's use the X. Oh, I guess one thing I should say is my Balthier has no ultimate weapon, so you're pretty much seeing straight up raw damage. Let's use LD. Yeah, I'm glad I went into the summon because I accidentally let Gladio's LD buff run off. Not the first time I actually let a buff go off. Hey, my FR gauge is ready. Haha. Time to wreck shop. All right. Alright, that buff is gone. And it straight up just canceled there off at FR gauge. Fine by me. Okay. So yeah, even without taking a buff, I'm still... The FR gauge going up 65% is not bad, at least. Not too bad, in my opinion. Now I need them to act. Let's go ahead and skill 1 again. Ooh, 70%. I like it. Yay, buffs for me to steal. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll skill 1, why not? Let's do Gladio still. Very nice. Hopefully they don't get a shield buff, but something tells me they're about to get it. Ha, you wish! Ooh, nice. Nice! Yes, gimme, gimme. Gimme your buffs. Thank you. 145, please. Yes! You'll love to see it. Oh, another thing that I read up on the enemy, on the data for the enemy, is that if you let them get, if they have a buff count of 8 or more, they attack you with a nasty attack that removes all buffs, including framed, from the player side, and it's a guaranteed AoE Brave plus an AoE HP attack. Just think of it as like a Lufenia orb that could probably kill you. So, but yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think on me doing commentaries for JP. Like I said, I normally do it for global, but I have no problem doing it for JP if you guys have no issue with it. And let me know what you guys think about my overall, I guess, like views on Balthier with his FR ability. Like, what do you guys think about it so far? Like, do you want to, like, you know, hold off like I am doing before making a final decision on whether or not it's actually worth pulling for? Let me know down in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.